So much. Good morning. Jonathan Dworkin, Policy and Communications here at NewDEAL. I'm very pleased to introduce the House Democratic leader from New Hampshire, Matt Wilhelm.
Thanks so much, and good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all here today. My name is Matt Wilhelm. I'm proud to serve as the Democratic leader in the 400-member New Hampshire House of Representatives, a closely divided chamber that we nearly flipped last cycle, and we're laser focused on winning in 2024. We are so lucky in New Hampshire to have a really talented federal delegation of all Democrats: Senator Maggie Hassan, Senator Jeanne Shaheen, Congressman Chris Pappas, and Congresswoman Annie Kuster. And for first-time candidates running for local, county, and state-level offices in New Hampshire, we're just lucky to have smart and successful role models to look up to, trailblazers who have come before us and continue to lead in our very purple state by bringing people together, solving problems, and delivering results. Every day, our incredible delegation are fighting for common sense solutions here in Washington and delivering results for families like mine back home in New Hampshire. And this morning, in particular, I want to tell you a little bit about my friend, Annie Kuster. So when Annie was first elected to Congress in 2012, she pledged to bring a new approach to Washington. Her number one priority then and now is to look out for the best interests of Granite Staters, and she has delivered at every turn. Annie's a member of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, which puts her at the forefront of efforts to improve access to quality, affordable health care, reduce the cost of prescription drugs, and combat climate change. Annie has established a record of putting party politics aside to focus on the issues that matter most to Granite Staters. She's worked with members of both parties to prioritize job creation and economic opportunity and support New Hampshire veterans, women, students, and seniors. Annie's committed to strengthening New Hampshire's economy so that regardless of national trends, the economic security of families like mine will be protected. Annie has fought to cut taxes for Granite State small businesses to help them expand and create more jobs. She's hosted a series of job fairs throughout the state where she connected scores of job seekers with employers looking to hire. And the first bill that Annie introduced in Congress, it was aimed at cutting taxes for New Hampshire employers who partner with schools to provide job training for Granite State students so they are prepared to join the 21st century workforce. And look, that kind of stuff, as we all know, it's not always sexy, but it's the stuff and the style of leadership that the majority of voters in New Hampshire and across the country have told us that they want to see in their public servants. And so that's why I'm glad and really grateful that Annie Kuster also serves as chair of the New Democrat Coalition, which is a group of nearly 100 common sense, center-left House Democrats who are committed to strengthening our economy, breaking through the gridlock in Washington to deliver results for all Americans. And even in this highly polarized political environment, the vast majority of Americans are united around a core set of values. And at a time when many voters have rejected extremism, Democrats have a real opportunity to demonstrate our values by leaning into the pragmatic and results-oriented approach to governing that Annie and the New Dems and all of us as New Deal leaders have made the hallmark of our careers in public service. Freedom and progress are the foundation of this work. So as we look ahead to 2024, Democrats must show voters through rhetoric and ideas and action that our agenda and our approach to leadership starts with the principles that resonate with the American people and have long united New Dems and New Deal leaders, which is creating opportunity, strengthening community, and protecting democracy. And to tell you more about New Dems and New Deal leaders' 2024 Freedom Agenda, it's my pleasure to introduce virtually my friend and our Congresswoman, Annie Kuster.
Hello, everyone. I wish I could be there in person, but I'm so incredibly thrilled about the work that New Dems and New Deal leaders are doing together. While far-right Republicans are attacking Americans' fundamental freedoms, New Dems and New Deal leaders are partnering across all levels of government to protect and expand them. This includes creating economic opportunities, strengthening communities across the country, and protecting our democracy. Our members are committed to ensuring everyone has the ability to achieve the American dream, to make personal medical decisions without government interference, and to feel safe, secure, and welcomed in their communities. In the election last week, we saw Americans want their representatives to protect their fundamental rights. And that's exactly what New Dems and New Deal leaders will do at the local, state, and federal level. Even in this highly polarized political environment, Americans are united around a set of core values. Democrats have the opportunity to demonstrate these values by leaning into the pragmatic, results-oriented approach to governing. Our 2024 Freedom Agenda will guide our legislative work and help us win big next November. Thank you, and we look forward to working with New Deal in the years ahead.